welcome to the Spiritual Beauty Ministry. So I was watching this cartoon movie. It's about this teacher who was excited and it was on fire for starting this new school in this new town. Okay. Well, things did not go accordingly. When she got there, she actually did not have any students. Nobody was coming to her school, and it was just a sitting building. Okay. And so she turned that school into a fish market, and she began to lose her fire and her passion for being a teacher. And so one day somebody had heard about her, okay, and they heard about what she do. And so they had sent children to her school. And so when she had woke up one day, she came to the school buildings, and she seen children that were in the seats of the classroom. She's like, what the world is going on? Now, bear in mind, the building and the classrooms are still there. It's just now that since things were not moving, fish began to take over the whole space. And so she could not believe what she was seeing. This is just so randomly and unexpected for her, right? And so the man tells her, aren't you a teacher, though? Because she was actually upset at first, like, why do you bring these kids to my school? You know, I'm not a teacher no more. And then he was just like, are you sure? Are you not a teacher? You know, as if he was trying to, cause her to step back and remember that passion, remember why you came here. And so the classroom goes from being a fish market to being an actual classroom. Like, it goes from having fish hanging from the ceiling to having artwork displayed throughout the classroom, school decor. Everything had changed back. And so what I want to come to you is that what pain has came in and taken up space in that thing that was once supposed to be something. It came in and what was, like, for instance, maybe you had the baby room and you haven't seen the baby come yet. So now that baby room has turned to a storage room. Maybe it has turned to an office or whatever it has. You may have made it to a space to where you just use it for something else. Or if not even just that, there are other things that you may have started something, and being because you did not see it move, or being because if something happened to where something happened to where the pain knocked you. So it knocked you to your knees. And so you begin to give up on that thing. You begin to just settle for something else. But God wants you to know that he is calling it back out of you, and he is placing it back into the hands of you. Like I said, even though she had turned the building and the school into a fish market, it still had the seats in the classroom. It still was the building was still there intact. So the thing is still there. It's just things have come in and it has now taken up space. What you're supposed to be is still there. What you're supposed to have is still there. There's just now that pain has stepped in. It has just come in and taken up space. And when it came in taking up space, you begin to give it a new name. You begin to call it opposite of what it was supposed to be. So instead of the baby room, now it's just the storage room. Instead of the business, now it's just, I'm just doing a 9-to-5 cost in a job. You have taken what you have gave it a new name because of this pain. Pain has literally changed the name of what was supposed to be. And God wants you to know that he's about to intervene into that space. And he's about to give it back he's about to take it back to what it was supposed to be. And everything that it was meant to be, you are now about to see. And God wants you to know that it is not going to be what you may see now is not what it's going to be now. God is about to change it. He's about to change, and it's about to be exactly that passion that you had. You're about to now begin moving back in it. You're about to begin that business that you started. You're about to now wake it back up. There are things that's been sleeping because of what you did not see moving, or what pain may have did to it. And so you just gave up on it. But God wants you to know that he's about to wake it back up. He's about to wake you back up. He's about to wake you back up, and you're about to now step back into that room. And you're about to give that room the name that it was always supposed to be. You're about to give that business the name that it was always supposed to be. You're about to give yourself that name that you were always supposed to be. You settled for just a salesperson, but God said, no, I called you to go start the nonprofit. God said, I called you to go do, the call center, but God said, I called you to go do this. I called you to do that. So God is not only giving you back your name, but he is giving the things that you have changed the name to. He's giving it back their name. He's giving that room back its name. Because God wants you to know that what looked like it was not going to be, God wants you to know that it's about to begin moving. God is calling it back out of you. And he is placing it back into the hands of you. God's calling back out that teacher. God's calling back out that entrepreneur, that singer, that artist, whatever you are. And whatever pain may have came in and changed your name. God is wanting you to know that he's about to wake you back up. And you're about to begin operating and activating what was supposed to be. What was supposed to be, and things that has been taking up space is about to now get out of your way. God's about to clean it up. He's about to move some things out of your way. And he's about to give you back that room. He's about to give you back that title. He's about to give you back that name. God's about to give you back what pain took from you. God's about to give you back everything that you thought was dead, everything that you thought that was over, everything that you thought could no longer be. God is about to change it, and you're about to see everything it was meant to be all along. You're about to see it right before your eyes. So hold on. God is saying that he is changing it back. Whatever pain may have done and may have tried to end for you, God is about to bring new beginnings through it for you. No, pain may have stepped in and put a pause to it, but it did not stop it. It was on pause, but God, he's about to now push play.